Hey YouTube, I'm gonna try to talk really quick here, just because I had a dream this morning, really, because I was sleeping in and I had it while I was sleeping in. It was apocalyptic in nature, a little bit, so I thought I would share, but a lot of it that I remember doesn't, I don't know, it didn't feel apocalyptic. It felt like it had more to do with me and just stuff I could learn from it. So I'm just going to describe most of it really quickly and then go more into detail with the rest that I think matters more. But it started out with me being like at my art building at college, just like trying to finish up a project or something, and it started storming really hard, and I couldn't leave because I had to carry some stuff to my apartment or whatever, and it was raining and whatnot, and I didn't want to go out in the rain. And during that time, like, for some reason, there was some candy shop in the art building that isn't really there. And it was weird because, like, it was closed down and the semester was over and I really wanted candy and there was nobody there, so I kind of wanted to steal some, but I didn't. And then, then I ended up coming home eventually. And when I came home, it was interesting because, like, there was a bus and a bunch of, like, equipment trucks with lights and things. I guess there was some movie star or like an actress, I think, that I had fallen in love with and like started dating. And I came home and she was just leaving, and I got to see her and like said hi and bye, and she left. And I was sad. Then I heard she was coming back, so I waited and waited and waited and waited, and it was starting to rain again, and I was at my house, not my apartment, which is weird because I just kind of went from my art building like an hour away to my home. And the trucks came back and the bus came back, but the actress didn't come back, and I was really sad, and I asked somebody where she was at, and they said, well, she couldn't make it because she had to stop and eat or something like that. So that was really depressing, and I think I actually woke up at that point, but I fell back to sleep. And then I was home again, and it was raining really hard, and I was outside just kind of standing there watching everybody leave, like the trucks and stuff, and they left. And I went in my house briefly, and like my whole family was there. It was like they were celebrating Christmas or something in my house, but like my whole family, like not even just the family that lives with me. They were all there, and there was a knock at my door, and there was a little boy and a little girl, like both dressed in light colors, and they came in soaked and wet, and my family just kind of welcomed them. I didn't know them, but I guess in the dream my family did. So they let them in, and my family was like hugging them and stuff. And I went back outside because I was hearing a weird noise, and there was like this funky whistling noise. And I looked around and I realized there was a patch of grass on fire. And I looked around some more and it was raining. And then I realized there were little balls of fire, just like little ones, just like hitting the ground. And as they flew through the air, they were making this little kind of noise. And it would hit the ground and set it on fire. And like it took a little bit for me to process the fact that it was basically raining fire. And so I ran to the door and ran inside and like just kind of collapsed on my knees and just started like saying over and over, it's raining fire, it's raining fire. And my family was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, look for yourself, there's fire on the ground and it's falling from the sky. And around that time I woke up. But basically, I mean, take it or leave it as an apocalyptic dream, but it felt apocalyptic to me just because it was like the end of the semester, and just like people were just celebrating Christmas, like doing their own thing, and then suddenly, you know, fire was falling from the sky. And like I said, a lot of the dream probably had to do with me, but at the same time I felt the need to talk about it. So comment, subscribe, yada yada. That's really all there is to say about the dream, and I don't want to keep ranting. So yeah, happy holidays for whatever you celebrate, whether it's Christmas or whatever other holidays there are in December that I can't name off the top of my head. So, happy holidays, thanks for watching, and God bless. Bye.